Here we are. We're live. Hey, everybody. It's finally here. Been waiting for this moment for weeks now. It is the Community Champion Challenge Live Finals. We're so excited to have so many of you here.
So excited. Oh my gosh. Like I brought my disco ball sippy cup with me because as we all know, when we go live at Flipgrid, it is always a party. So I hope you all have some snacks. I have my daughter's goldfish ready to go. Whoa, there's another disco ball.
Personally, my water bottle doesn't seem as exciting.
What you got, Belly?
Ya sabes. Y hay que hacer ruido. Estamos bien felices de que nos acompañe. Súper felices de estar aquí. Bien emocionados por este desafío del campeón o de la campeona de nuestra comunidad. Y pues vamos a estar estos 30 minutitos juntos para coronar a nuestro campeón o nuestra campeona. Así que bienvenidos y muchísimas gracias por acompañarnos y que sigan
Oh my goodness. I've got to get one of those. I feel a little behind not having mine yet.
Same, Scott, same.
Oh my God. But you know what? We need the noise because this week is Teacher Appreciation Week. And oh my goodness, what a beautiful way to be noisy and celebrate all of the beautiful accomplishments and impact that you are making around the world, not only with your educator community and your schools and your districts, but really around the world, because you all take the time to share all those wonderful things that you're doing so that we each can learn from you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
For sure. And thank you. I think that is the theme of the night, is simply thank you. We're here for the Community Champion Challenge, but we're also here to celebrate Teacher Appreciation Week, Educator Appreciation Week, and all of the amazing ways that you impact learners and entire learning communities. So if you're here right now, you are just a little bit early. We're just a little bit early. We're getting the party started. We wanted to make sure that you got that notification on YouTube that the party was starting. We're going to get started here in just about a minute, and we'll kind of kick things off. But I know today is officially Star Wars Day, May the 4th. Did anybody celebrate anything fun or in a fun way today?
I just wore mine. I don't know if you can see it, Star Wars jacket. That's the one time out the year that I take that out the closet, y'all. So if you have like a favorite teacher item that you only take out one time per year, won't you tweet that to us? I want to know what's your one item you take out only one time per year during that school year. And I see we have friends that have joined us in this party. Hey, Omar. I see Amanda. Who else do y'all see joining
we have
live?
The famous Monica Alicia is here, Flipgrid Live event superstar.
Awesome.
Andy Knieven's in the chat already.
Mr. Coach K.
What's up?
I see May. Hi, May.
All right.
Exciting.
Super exciting. Well, we are officially at 8 o'clock. So I am going to take myself off the screen. I'm going to turn it over to you all and let you officially kick off this party.
I think we can roll with it. Welcome.
Y muchísimas gracias nuevamente por acompañarnos. Empezamos el evento, son las 7 de la tarde aquí en el sur de Texas, acompañándonos desde el sur de Texas. Y pues primeramente queremos festejarlos. Esta semana es el festejo para cada uno de ustedes. And what you do every day, every single day, is truly inspiring for every single one of us. And we're so grateful that there are educators like you making a difference every single day for our students, our babies. Así que muchísimas gracias por su dedicación y por su infinito amor a cada uno de nuestros estudiantes.
Before I introduce myself, I actually just wanted to say thank you to all of the teachers out there. You guys are so awesome. It's been a tough year, but guess what? You've made it happen. You showed up to work, and you are phenomenal. I am Jarixa Villalba, and I am an educator innovation lead here at Flipgrid. Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Jarixa Villalba y soy un education innovation lead here en Flipgrid. Y estoy feliz de estar aquí con ustedes.
Y pues mi nombre es Feli García López y tengo el honor y el gusto de trabajar junto a estas hermosas mujeres, parte del equipo, con el equipo de Flipgrid. Soy uno de los líderes de innovación educativa. Así que bienvenidos and with us. Ahí está.
And hello, everyone. My name is Jornay Armand. I'm head of engagement here at Team Flipgrid and tuning in live from New Orleans, Louisiana. So I'm so happy to have you all here with us tonight. Or morning, wherever you are in the world.
Sí, de cualquier parte del mundo que nos acompañen. Así que puede ser buenos días, buenas tardes o buenas noches. Estamos muy contentos y muchísimo amor para todos ustedes.
And I think we are ready for the Community Champion Live Finals. So I just want to say thank you to every educator, whether you are just live here tonight or you took a moment to check out this contest and share an impact story. We really love seeing so many of you participate in this challenge. Now, for those of you who might not know what the Community Champion Challenge is, here at Flipgrid, we always celebrate innovation and impact. Over the past couple of years, we had something called Flipgrid Madness. Some of you may remember that. Well, we did a little pivot this year and really started thinking about those important impact stories and the things that you are making happen within your learning communities. And so we just wanted to celebrate you and your brilliant ideas with this contest. The simple act was to just post a video inside of Flipgrid sharing about your unique idea, impact story, or use case. And y'all know how amazing that Flipgrid camera is. So those participants let their creativity shine and come through in sharing those stories. And so tonight we have the pleasure of meeting 4 finalists who our judges had a really, really hard time determining, but you'll see how amazing they are, and we need your help to really pick a winner. Okay, so definitely, if you haven't checked those out, check out those videos, and I'll pass it over to Feli right now.
Claro que sí, muchísimas gracias, Jornay. So let me talk to you about the voting procedure, right? So as most of you already know, voting has been going on since we announced our finalists. And if you have not cast your vote, there's still time, my friends. All you have to do is go to aka.ms/CommunityChampion. Así que si no has emitido tu voto, déjame te cuento que todavía estás a tiempo, todavía puedes mandar tus votos porque las votaciones siguen abiertas. Así que conéctate a la página que ves en pantalla, aka.ms/CommunityChampion, y envíanos tus votos para este gran desafío.
Amazing. And so, you know, we here at Flipgrid love to partner with other organizations to truly live out our mission of empowering every voice. And so tonight we have a very special guest from our friends at Empatico. So I want to welcome on Travis. Hey, Travis.
Hi, Jornay. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, you know, I am so excited that y'all came to us with an idea. And we're like, hey, you know what? Come join us for Community Champion Challenge. For our community, can you please share with us what is Empatico and what's your mission? And then share a little bit about who you are, Travis. We'd love to learn more.
Absolutely. So Empatico, for those of you who don't know us, our mission is to empower school-age children all around the globe to form meaningful connections with each other that foster a more empathetic world. And we do that through a free platform for teachers everywhere to connect their students with peer classrooms around the globe. You can visit empatico.org to learn more, but it's sort of like think about virtual pen pals for the 21st century as a new way for kids to make friends with kids in other places. So we came together with Flipgrid last year because I think we all believe that together we can empower people everywhere to share their voices and stories, connect with each other, and build community globally like we're doing today. And so we are super excited, like you said, Jornay, to celebrate Teacher Appreciation Week with you. We all share such deep appreciation for the teachers in our communities and everywhere. And so we came together with the Flipgrid team to create a new topic for all of you focused on gratitude. And at Empatico, we think gratitude is super, super important. Practicing empathy, compassion, and gratitude can help us feel less lonely and more connected to others, which is so important after the last couple of years. So we're inviting everyone to visit the topic page. You can see the link here and share their thanks I didn't say. So you'll respond to a prompt about who has had a positive impact in your life or showed you a moment of kindness, but maybe you didn't get a chance to say thank you. It could be a teacher in your life, a classmate, a family member, a friend, or even a stranger who went out of their way to do something kind for you, but maybe you didn't get a chance to say thank you at the time. You can also check out the topic in the Flipgrid Discovery Library, and you can find Empatico in the Partners section. Click on the Thanks I Didn't Say activity. It's the first topic in our collection, where then you can add it to your own community using the Add Topic button. So super excited to hear everyone's stories. I know there are already some really great responses in there, people sharing their thanks, especially for the teachers in their lives. Again, we look forward to hearing everyone's stories, and thank you again for having us here tonight.
Yes. And Nefeli, do you mind sharing a little bit of that for our friends?
Claro que sí, mi vida, con mucho gusto. Y pues nuestros amigos de Empático lo que se encargan es de conectar vidas, conectar corazones, conectar a nuestros estudiantes en todo el planeta. Y pues ya saben que Empático nosotros somos bien amigos, así bien amiguitos, y cuentan con temas disponibles en nuestra biblioteca del descubrimiento. Así que puedes visitar la biblioteca del descubrimiento y acceder a los temas que ellos ya tienen listos para nosotros como docentes, listísimos para compartirlos con tus estudiantes. De hecho, el día de hoy están compartiendo un tema con todos nosotros, en el cual los invitamos, Empático y nosotros de Flipgrid, los invitamos a todos ustedes a que compartan su voz dándole las gracias. El título se llama Thanks I Didn't Say, las gracias que no di. Entonces, de lo que se trata es de que grabes un videito en este tema y mandes, aquí está, el enlace está en pantalla, muchas gracias. Y se trata de que des las gracias a alguien que ha marcado tu vida, que marcó tu vida. Puede ser un maestro, puede ser un miembro de tu familia, puede ser cualquier persona que haya marcado una gran diferencia en tu vida. Así que puedes, ahí está, puedes participar en este tema, en este enlace, para que compartas tu voz y le des las gracias a esa persona especial que ha marcado tu corazón.
Yes, what a beautiful topic. And I know when I went to that topic, the only thing I could really think about immediately was the teachers who impacted my life when I first started teaching. And so, Travis, I think one thing about gratitude is not just sharing that gratitude and having that other person feel good. It's really kind of like a great thing for you as well, because it helps you to kind of like reflect on things that have happened and how beautiful maybe people have extended or made your life in their own small or big ways. And so I'm just curious, like, Yuritsa, like, is there anyone that came to your mind when you saw that topic?
Oh my God. First of all, I had so much fun. It was like a reflection piece for me. I actually uploaded the video, and I dedicated the video to my Spanish teacher, Senor Felix Melendez. Everyone who knows my background knows that almost all of my life I took Spanish courses, mostly because I came from a Spanish-speaking country. In high school, they made the mistake of actually putting me in a regular Spanish class with English-speaking kids, and Felix Melendez was my teacher. Once they pulled me out of his class, he actually became my mentor for those 4 years of high school. He was the reason why I had applied to SUNY Albany to actually go to school, go away to college. My mom was not comfortable, but he had that one-on-one sit down with her. And actually a week after I graduated, I actually went to SUNY Albany. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have anything in regards to the shopping list that everyone has when they're going off to college, but he helped. He was there. He visited me the 4 years that I was in college, and then he became my colleague. So we are still friends till this day. Señor Felix Melendez, if you are listening, you know that I love you. Tú eres muy importante, mi vida, mi corazón, and you already know I speak to you almost every day, and you know how I feel. You know how Mackenzie feels about you. And he's just my heart.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Such an impact. And Feli, what about you?
Qué importante mensaje, ¿verdad? De que tienes a alguien que tocó tu corazón. Y pues yo les quiero compartir que mi corazón está así de grande porque han sido tantas personas que han tocado mi corazón en mi vida. Desde los maestros que tuve cuando viví en México, cada maestro que creyó en mí, a cada maestro que tuve aquí en los Estados Unidos cuando llegué y dije, voy a ser maestra de inglés como segundo idioma para ayudar a chicos como yo, para ayudar a niños como yo que por alguna razón del destino vinieron a los Estados Unidos en busca de otra vida. Así que a cada uno de esos maestros que creyó en mí, a cada uno de los maestros que tuve la fortuna y tengo la fortuna de trabajar día con día, siempre están en mi corazón. Y muchísimas gracias. Y nuevamente les invitamos a que compartan su voz en este gran tema con nuestros amigos de Empático.
My goodness, such beautiful stories. And so everyone, we have this beautiful topic created by Empatico where you can share your gratitude. And as a bonus, Empatico has added this topic in the Discovery Library. So if you want to start this gratitude movement in your classroom, across your school, there's a topic ready for you to engage your learning community. So Travis, thank you so much in the Empatico team for thinking about a way that we can really spread love and thanks and gratitude this time and really any time during the year. So thank you so much. Any last words, Travis, before we tell you bye?
Thank you to you all too, and a happy Teacher Appreciation Week to everyone. We're so grateful for all the work that all of you are doing.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Travis.
Thanks.
Thank you, Travis.
Muchas gracias.
So I am so honored that we are joined today by 4 incredible educators who shared their awesomeness. And that's Mackenzie sharing her voice, right? Power every voice. Who showcased their awesomeness inside the classroom, in their communities, and were able to share their impact stories. And so I want to take the opportunity today to introduce our 4 educators. But before I do so, I just want you guys to know that I love you. So estoy súper feliz a poder hablar con todos ustedes esta noche. Y primero quiero decirte a todos que te amo. So with that in mind, I want to hear from Sean. Hey, New York buddy.
How you doing, Eureka?
I'm good. Can you share with us just about your video and your submission?
Sure. I work in New York City. I work specifically with students with higher needs disabilities. So some of the main reasons I really love Flipgrid is because it's really, really an accessible platform, gives voice to the voiceless, right? Literally for some of my students who never spoke before, for students with American Sign Language who are nonverbal. So one of the things we do, we have to have a lot of differentiation because the students all have very ranging needs. I do STEM. We created these sort of differentiated STEM challenges that went across like 6 themes that dealt with accessibility and sustainability and inclusivity all over the city, making the world a better place. And they included hands-on tasks and digital tasks and stuff that could be done independent and virtually, and stuff that could be supported in person, and virtual field trips for students who couldn't get to places because sometimes kids never get to leave the Bronx, right? So, it had tons of aligned lessons. And I thought the coolest part was it ended with a huge event and festival, and we played some games and had some fun and got to share and connect with each other.
And you definitely provided multiple entry points for your students. I think I saw your video like 5 times, right? I think I saw everyone's video like 5 times. But you provided multiple entry points, and I loved it. So I just want to hear from Sergio. Sergio, ¿cómo está?
Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? Muy bien, desde acá, desde México, desde Hermosillo, Sonora. Creo que por aquí, aparte de nuestra representante de Latinoamérica, Feli, creo que soy el único latinoamericano que estamos dentro de esta comunidad, dentro de este evento, y cual me hace sentir realmente muy orgulloso, porque en un momento tan difícil como nosotros iniciamos aquí en México con esta parte de la pandemia, descubrí esta aplicación, empecé a trabajar con ella, vi el potencial y invité a mis estudiantes porque muchos de ellos querían y quieren y tienen la ilusión de ser personas que creen contenido, que compartan, que tienen una voz, que quieren expresar cuál es su sentimiento, cómo se sienten, quieren ser escuchados, pero a veces por cuestiones de seguridad o desconocimiento no pueden expresarlo. Y es ahí donde me ha ayudado esta aplicación, porque de una forma segura mantengo a mis estudiantes, a sus papás también, seguros de que lo que estamos compartiendo es entre nosotros, pero además me permite primero identificar cuáles son las necesidades socioemocionales que tienen mis estudiantes y qué apoyos ellos necesitan, qué es lo que ellos requieren para que puedan salir adelante en esta situación, entenderlo, pero también siempre tener el control de cómo expresarnos. Es un proceso que van ellos llevando de, mm, de maduración en cómo y en qué momento expresar sus sentimientos, expresar sus emociones y sobre todo cómo hacerlo para generar una comunicación asertiva entre ellos y que se sientan respaldados siempre con el cuidado o con la visión, digamos, del docente que está detrás o del profesor que está detrás de ellos y que los está apoyando en ese crecimiento que ellos van teniendo, no solo en su aprendizaje, sino también en su personalidad y en sus relaciones con la sociedad.
Así es, Sergio, y muchísimas gracias por compartir este mensaje. Y como lo mencionabas, lo importante de hablar acerca de las emociones, lo importante de hablar con nuestros estudiantes acerca de las emociones y cómo manejarlas, ¿no? Porque nosotros como estudiantes, los chicos llegan con un montón de emociones y nosotros como docentes tenemos la responsabilidad de mostrarles cómo empezar a fomentar, ¿verdad? Cómo empezar a manejar esas emociones y cómo transmitirlas y cómo respetar el resto de las emociones y el resto de las voces de todos los estudiantes que son parte de la clase. So it is very important to include all of this, the social emotional learning that is part of our classrooms, right? And how Flipgrid allows you, this platform, it gives you the space for our students to feel themselves, to feel secure, right? To feel safe, to be able to share their voices and their feelings and also learn from other students as well. And it is also an amazing opportunity for us as educators to establish those relationships with our students, because once they know we love them, once they know we care about them, that's when the learning happens. Así que muchísimas gracias, Sergio, porque es exactamente lo que estás haciendo en tu salón. Estás creando este espacio para tus chicos donde se sienten cómodos y de esta manera el aprendizaje sucede. Muchísimas gracias.
Y de verdad tocaste a mi corazón. So Katie, can you share with us how you use Flipgrid in your 360 makerspace?
Yes. So first of all, thank you for this opportunity. I love the energy of Flipgrid and the positive feedback and encouragement for teachers. I've been a fan for years and utilize Flipgrid in a variety of ways in the different formats that I have taught. So I created this, or with the local community grant, we were able to build a makerspace in our school library. And it was just a wonderful place for kids to come in, have some hands-on learning, do STEM challenges, have an alternative recess place. And we really focused on social emotional learning. So I connect with Sergio and Sean in those areas. And then, of course, we know the pandemic hit. And all of a sudden, one day, I was literally standing in the makerspace and we had to go home. And I had all these videos of the kids that they had recorded on Flipgrid sharing their different learning with their STEM projects. And I wanted to continue that connection with the students. So I took that 360 photo and I started sending it out each week for the students so they could continue to do weekly challenges and highlight their learning. And then we could meet together on Zoom and go over some of the projects. We were able to bag up supplies and send them home with kids. So they were able to pick that up with their school lunches. They could take stuff home so they could really engage with us while we were in shutdown. And then as we opened back up, we were able to move back into the makerspace. And I've moved on to an alternative learning program, a parent partnership program where I have students online learning still and in-person learning, continuing with that STEM education. And having that interactive makerspace is a perfect launching off point for students. I even love it when I put it up on the big screen in the classroom and the kids can actually go up and they can move the image around and they can see their videos. And the pride that they take in their projects and showing them off and sharing that learning, explaining their thinking. And we do a lot of encouragement about engineering design process and growth mindset and cooperation in that teamwork, and really highlighting those STEM careers. So it's been such a wonderful way to connect with the families and have the students show off their learning, but also connect with themselves, with their peers, and then connect with their teachers, and then show off their learning to their families as well.
Wow, I really wish I was a student at your school. Plus, you said supplies. You already had me at supplies. Shauna, how are you?
I'm doing so well. Thank you so much for having me tonight.
Oh, of course. I'm having so much fun with all of you. But can you share with us how you've used Flipgrid to connect with your students in the Atlanta Virtual Academy?
Yes, so let me tell you a little bit about Atlanta Virtual Academy. So Atlanta Virtual Academy is the virtual or remote learning arm of Atlanta Public Schools. So we all were at home for a little while, but there are some kids who are thriving with the virtual learning. And we learn a lot about learning loss and how it's hard to connect online. But there are some kids, for whatever reason, prefer to stay at home. And there are some kids who are really thriving at home in their own environments, and they're feeling a lot more comfortable and able to speak up and speak their minds at home. So Atlanta Virtual Academy steps in that gap and provides that for them. So I am the media specialist there, which may sound a little weird because at heart, I am a school librarian. So I get to engage with my students virtually, and how I get them to be able to create media and to create responses and to be able to share in a way that allows them to be creative and vocal and responsive to each other is with Flipgrid. So my video had to do with a lesson that I created with them and for them that allowed them to talk about HBCUs, which are historically Black colleges and universities. Since my kids can't go on field trips and I have little babies, K to 5, what I did was I allowed them to see the kinds of schools, and then they were able to create their own video to show them, here's what I'm going to be doing. They could see themselves and then imagine themselves in higher learning 10 years from now, 15 years from now. So it's been a great tool to use for them.
Wow, that's so impactful. Like once you said, media specialist, but you were a librarian at heart, I felt that. I have so much love for librarians. You guys are like nearest and dearest and truest to my heart. So thank you so much for sharing. I can't stop smiling right now.
You know what? In addition to that, for students K through 5 to start thinking about those different colleges and having their worlds expanded to see the so many different colleges that are available, colleges and universities that are available to them that they might not see on an everyday basis. So thank you so much for bringing that to life. I actually worked at a HBCU prior to working for Flipgrid at Alabama A&M University. So shout out to them. And those are very special institutions of higher learning that provide lots of love and support. And boy, do they have the best alumni whatsoever. Go to a homecoming at a HBCU and you'll see why. And so let us, I think everybody is in anticipation now of what's going on, right? Feli, are you ready?
Ay, estoy muy excited, estoy súper emocionada porque todos los participantes, como lo mencionaba aquí en el chat nuestro gran amigo Brian López, each person has a unique and inspiring idea. Cada uno de nuestros participantes tienen una idea única y muy inspiradora, pero cada uno tiene en común que todas las ideas son para nuestros estudiantes, para facilitar el aprendizaje para nuestros estudiantes y sobre todo para darles muchísimo amor y reconocimiento que se merecen. Así que I can't wait. I'm so excited. I want to know already. So what's next, Jornay? What is next? What is next?
Well, I just want to congratulate everyone here because you all are winners, okay? So some of those prizes were Surface Pro 8s and Surface headphones. We had Xboxes, etc. But we have the results in. And if we could get a drum roll or bachata here, our runner up, who will get 5 Surface Go 3s and all of the accessories in addition to that Surface Pro 8 and headphones and more that I mentioned earlier goes to Katie. Congratulations, Katie.
Thank you.
And another drum roll, bachata. And our 2022 Community Champion goes to Sergio. All of those previous prizes plus 3 Xboxes to impact his school community. Feli?
Sergio, ganaste mi corazón. Muchísimas felicidades a todos porque todos los participantes, todos los maestros que participaron en este desafío dieron su corazón, dieron su alma y nos mostraron la inspiración, lo que hacen en cada detalle que hacen para sus estudiantes. Así que cada una de las personas que participaron, muchísimas gracias. Para nosotros todos son ganadores, pero tenemos al coronado, Sergio.
Muchísimas gracias de verdad a todos los que me apoyaron a esta hermosa comunidad de Latinoamérica que hemos ido creando, Feli, realmente en esas ocasiones que hemos tenido la oportunidad de compartir, y gracias a Katie, Shayna, Sean, por participar también, por ser parte de este concurso, espero que no sea el único, que tengamos más, y quiero seguir realmente en esta meta que me he puesto, en este objetivo de seguir inspirando a otros docentes para que utilicemos estas herramientas y sobre todo esa parte emocional que necesitamos a veces y escuchar a nuestros estudiantes, porque el tiempo de clase a veces no es suficiente, pero esta herramienta nos da ese puente, nos da ese enlace para poder hacer ese contacto con ellos. De verdad, nuevamente, muchas gracias a todos los que me apoyaron, a todos los que votaron por mí, a todos los que votaron por también mis compañeros docentes, Katie, Shayna, Sean. Muchas gracias.
Gracias a ti, Sergio, un honor, y gracias a cada uno de ustedes. Y Sergio trae un punto súper importante, el cual es sometimes we don't have enough time with our students, with our babies, like I call them, right? And that's what Flipgrid allows us to do, right? Like we can get out of those four walls in the classroom and have more time with our students and facilitate everything for them. Y siempre, siempre con el amor y el respeto a nuestros estudiantes, el amor y el respeto a nuestra comunidad, a cada uno de ustedes. Así que thank you, thank you. Thank you to every one of you who participated once again in this event. Muchísimas gracias a todos los que participaron en este evento. Thank you to all of you who are joining us, all of you who send us your beautiful messages on the chat. Gracias por estar aquí, gracias por apoyar a cada uno de nuestros participantes y gracias por siempre dar un pedacito o un pedazote de su corazón. Un gran abrazo. Congratulations to all of you. All of you are winners. Todos ustedes son ganadores para nosotros. Muchísimas felicidades. And thank you, thank you, thank you for empowering every learner to share their voice. Muchísimas gracias por empoderar a cada uno de sus estudiantes a que compartan sus voces, no importa qué idioma hablen. Que tengan una excelente noche. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Muchísimas gracias.
Gracias. Thank
Gracias.
you. Congratulations, everyone.
Gracias a todos, gracias.
Yes.